Hello, everyone, and welcome to this special edition of the LAMP. LAMP means the Leadership Advancement Mentorship Podcast. This is a very special edition because this is in preparation for the Made for More Global Leadership Conference 3.0. And with me today is one of the keynote speakers, Dr. Kandy Windom. Dr. Kandy Windom is someone that has really impacted my life positively since I know her. And I got to meet her some months ago. And that was last year. And so I have her on the podcast. But what really attracted me to her is her success records. So she posted something that my CPA, which means accountant, just informed me that in the last 11 months, I made $1 million. I said, woo, who is that? Listen, that got my attention. I know she posted another thing about yesterday about making 164K. I mean, that's how she always do. She always have big contract, big clients. And that has really stimulated my interest in, I like success. When I see people that are successful, they are like I just pull towards them. So today, she will be giving us a glimpse of what she'll be talking about. Our focus is the Made for More Global Leadership Conference 3.0, coming up September 7. And if you are yet to register, I want to encourage you to go to lgcleadership.com/will. lgcleadership.com/will. We're going to put the link in this YouTube edition for you so that you can take advantage of it. And listen, general admission is free. The only thing you pay for is the VIP, which is $47, and you will have a lot of the upgrade. So without wasting time, let's just welcome with me Dr. Kandy Windom. Dr. Kandy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. I'm super excited. Thank you so much, Dr. Mika. Yeah. Michael, is being an honor just to be here, and especially to impact everyone here who is actually joining us this incredible global community and a leadership conference, because it's all about to empower you to become who you truly are. So we are literally open the cocoon. You are like pretty much like a cocoon right now. And we're just going to make sure that you just rise and start leading yourself where you want to go.
Yeah. And that's so interesting, because this conference is more than a conference. Every time we have this conference twice a year. The first one was last year, September. We had that one September 2nd, 2023. It was great. It was awesome. That was the first one. We had the second one, March, and 2024. It was really great. But this one, we looking at the theme from success to significance, because most of the time people just they want to become successful and all that, and it's okay. That's where we all have to start from. But if success is all about the numbers, if that's all it ends with, then at the end of the day, there's no meaning, there's no fulfillment. And so the most important thing we want to emphasize in this conference is, how do we move people from success to significance? Because when you test significance, so success no longer satisfies. People that have tasted, and this is what life is all about. This is the big league of life. There's a book I'm working on. It's called Live Life Big. I'm not really satisfied when I see people living life small when they can live life big. And that's what significance is all about. Significance is all about living life big. Most of the people that we remember today, they are people of significance. They have succeeded, but from success, they move to significance. So, Dr. Kandy, can you share with us, I know every speaker is given the liberty to speak on their area of their passion, but as they underscore this, so what are you going to be sharing with people that we really underscore the place of transiting from success to significance? Thank you. Don't give them everything, just give them a little. They have to come.
I was like, literally like, really? I can tell you that I'm going to share with you the 3 secrets that has been helping me to get where I am right now. From somebody who just started speaking English 20 years ago. I came to the United States completely naive. I didn't know anything about it. I was sick. I have a heart attack, didn't have a cancer. And I had to deal with a lot of challenges,
Mm.
like by having your kids that is almost dying, by having a kid that it was actually coming suicide, how actually I become the person. And that's through leadership.
Yeah.
It all went through all leadership. So
Mm.
basically, I'm going to share the 3 secrets that you can implement very easily every single day, where you're going to become that person that you really are. Because
Mm.
you're right now, you are in this cocoon.
Mm.
And basically, during the conference, we're just going to open that cocoon little by little so you
Mm.
can start leading from your heart,
Yeah.
impacting your own life. And
Mm.
all starts with self leadership.
Mm. Mm.
Self leadership is super critical. It's not about leading others, it's about how you're going to lead yourself to succeed in the way that you wanted to. And
Mm.
that goes through how you're going to be able to succeed in your leadership, how you're going to be able to succeed in your relationship, in
Yeah.
your life, in your business, how you're going to lead your life every single day with those 3 ingredients that I'm going to share. And I would say that 3 ingredients secret sauce that you're
Mm.
gonna be able to implement. Like you're gonna feel like, just make sure you have your pen and paper, make sure you have your iPad, your computer, because you're
Mm.
gonna need to write down
Yeah.
some things that I'm gonna share and action steps that you're gonna be taking, because
Mm.
nothing happens if
Mm.
you don't take action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it has to be with taking notes of the things that I'm going to share,
Mm.
how I get from somebody who didn't have not even breakfast in the morning to
Mm.
somebody who I can give lunch to 100 people right now
Wow. That's awesome.
easily. So how is somebody who went to school
Mm.
hungry with no books, with no uniform? Because in
Mm.
Colombia, it was completely, I was completely poor. So
Mm.
how it can be with somebody who didn't have nothing, and how I can have everything right now by just
Mm.
stepping into your leadership, and most
Mm.
important, from your heart.
Mm. Wow, that's awesome. And I like the way you said it, because most of the time, when people see people succeed, people at the top, Zig Ziglar said, whenever you see a man or a woman on the mountain, he didn't drop there, he climbed there. So there are steps. There are steps. There's nothing in life that happened by accident. Success has to be intentional. And that's something I like about you, Dr. Kandy. You have a uncanny ability of sharing secrets in a very simple way. I mean, my relationship with you have really impacted me positively. I've shared so many things with you. Just pick up your minds, and this is what this audience is going to get. And guess what? You won't just hear Dr. Kandy Windom. She will be opening up. She will be the first keynote speaker. But guess what? You will have the opportunity of having a Q&A session, because after she finished speaking and the second keynote speaker, there's going to be a panel in which she'll be taking questions live. So you don't want to mean that. In fact, we don't even make this for VIP. We make this for everyone. Why? Because we want you to get the value that you deserve. But guess what? You can't be in the room until you register. So this conference, we have made the general admission free, but free is not yours until you receive it. So take advantage and go right now to lgc.leadership.com. Go to lgcleadership.com/will, WILL, and register. Just save yourself a spot. Oh, you can afford the VIP. Okay, you can afford the general admission. Is free, and get the value that you deserve. So, Dr. Kandy, tell them why is it important that they are in the room to experience this transformation? Why is it important that people should sign up and to register? Why is it important?
Well, I can share this with one question.
Mm.
What happened if you miss this day and
Mm.
you're wondering what happened in that room?
Mm.
So if you don't want to wondering what happened in the room, you
Mm.
need to be there. You need to be the student to
Mm.
take all in from all the speakers,
Mm.
all the things that we want to share, because we are literally want to impact your life, your leadership, and your
Mm.
career, whatever you are working right now. So you must be in the room because you don't want to wonder, what if I register? What if I join to the Q&A? What if I didn't buy the VIP because I didn't have the time right now, but I can have the time tomorrow? So guys, it's all about the decisions that you make. Life and leadership is all about the decisions that we make every second. So it's your decision where you want to go, because it's an opportunity that we bring into you. It's up to you if you want to take it. But that's all. Take one decision.
Yeah, and that's it. And you're right. You talk about, I hear you talk about decision. I like to talk about living in the red zone. And this is an acronym that I came up with. I learned this from Papa John Maxwell, and it's called RED. I mean, there are three things that determines your ultimate in life: R, relationships; E, experiences; and D, decisions. And guess what? You will get all these three things. So this conference is all about being in the red zone.
In the red zone.
Yeah, because you're gonna form so many relationships. You're gonna network with people, like-minded people like you that are inspired to grow. And that's the thing you're gonna get. You won't get that if you are not there. So you need to move from the deep to light. Deep is when you are isolated, a dark, isolated place. When you are not in the conference, that's what you get. You are isolated from the conference. But when you come to the light, light means like-minded individuals getting help together. And that's the thing about it. So we want to come and get help from people. I'll be speaking to, I'll be closing the conference. And Dr. Kandy will be opening the conference. So listen, I know who Dr. Kandy is. And I can tell you, this great leader has a lot to offer you. And it's an honor to really have her. In fact, she was the one that even said that we shouldn't charge people. Can you imagine having such a great speaker like her? I know what she's worth. But listen, you need to be in the room. So Dr. Kandy, what's your closing word for people as we prepare for this conference coming up September 7th? The time is 12 o'clock to 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So depending on where you live, if you live in UK and West Africa, that will be 5 p.m. Don't forget. Save the date, save the time. September 7th is a Saturday, 12 to 3:30 p.m. It's 3.5 hours. Yeah, it's power-packed. We made it power-packed so that you can be loaded, so that wherever you go, you'll be a loaded ATM. How do you feel about going to an ATM that doesn't have enough money and you want to withdraw? You know you have money in their account and there's an insufficient fund. You will get mad. You will get frustrated. But listen, we coming to you with ATMs that are loaded so that by the time you are loaded up, you can continue to add value to others as we do. So, Dr. Kandy, what's your closing comment before we wrap up? Thank you.
Okay, beautiful. So, and you're probably wondering what success is. Success is all about 3 C's. First, commitment. You have to have the commitment. And when you're committed, you show up. You register and you show up. The other one is consistency. What it means in consistency. Everyone is consistent, but they are consistent on the negative things that is not taking you anywhere. Wow. You have to be consistent to be in a learning journey. That's why you need to be in the room. And clarity. Clarity only comes when you ask questions. And in this conference, you're going to have the right opportunity to ask questions. And that is going to give you the clarity that you need. So that's the 3 C's that you must need right now to succeed in your leadership. So it's commitment, consistency, and clarity.
Wow. And I like that clarity thing because it's not just consistency in anything, but consistency on essentials. Oh, thank you, Dr. Kandy. You just light my fire. Someone said the mind is not a bucket to be filled, but a wood to be ignited. Oh, that was Plutarch.
Guys, can't wait to see you there.
Oh, listen.
To impact you. It's going
to
be
mind.
Amazing.
Exactly. So he said, Plutarch said, he's a philosopher, a Greek philosopher. He said, the mind is not a vessel to be filled, but it's a wood to be ignited. Listen, you will be ignited. That day, I tell you, this is all about transformation, because only transformed people can transform the world. So don't forget, register on lgcleadership.com/will. We're going to put everything right there in this YouTube. Thank you. Looking forward to seeing you, Dr. Kandy Windom. We want to appreciate you. We know you're very busy, but thank you for really giving us time to do this. Yeah. Thank you.
Absolutely. My pleasure, Dr. Michael. I see you guys on Saturday.